Your float is now over. Please exit the tank.
Okay.
Cool.
So are we doing it?
I think it's happening.
Is this happening right now? So today, we're talking about a few things. We decided just to combine a bunch of topics together that pretty much are all on the same wavelength. So the big one that people kind of start off with and then it just skips forward is, wow, how do I know when my time is up? So
I think your time was up before it started.
My time was up way before. I need some caffeinated beverages. The other question that follows up with that is, will I miss music? And then the other one that falls into that previous question is, can I fall asleep? Or if I'm asleep, will the music wake me up? What if I fall asleep to the music and don't wake up? What do you guys do? They're all valid questions. So we're gonna add some extra things in because that's what we do here. We take a 45-second answer or question answer
Stretch it out over 10 minutes.
and just stretch over 10 minutes because algorithms, and apparently you guys like it. How do I know when my time is up? So we choose to play music. So it's completely silent, the entire float. When you even come into your float, we don't have any prefacing music. No music plays before your experience. It's just like you go into the room is ready for you. The shower, you can go get changed, shower, jump in the tank, and then just lay back. There's no sound or music that gets played until your hour or hour and a half or 2 hour plus session is done. And then we just fade in some cool music. So it's really chill, relaxing. We're not gonna tell you what it is until you actually come in and listen to it for yourself. It's a cool little surprise. But we play the same song every single time. So we played the same music since we've opened. Other places will say, hey, your float's over. They'll have a voice that just says, hey, your float's over. Please take your time getting out of the tank. And then maybe it plays some spa-like music. Other places will do a combination of either a voice or music, but they'll actually have the lights turn on in the tank as well. Again, I think that's a bit invasive, but again, like you were saying, to each their own. But I just want to kind of showcase a few different ways that people end floats. I'm sure there's other places that are just like, you don't get music, we're just gonna run a pump.
Yeah.
And now it's jacuzzi time.
Or someone just comes and screams at you.
I mean, there's some there's some interesting, niche places around there. So who knows? Niche. Who knows what those are? Will I miss the music? This question gets asked quite a bit. I'm not sure if you have initial thoughts on it before I start rambling.
On will I miss the music?
When people come up and present the concern that they have, which is, what if I fall asleep to the music or I just don't hear it? Like, what's gonna happen? It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, like.
How do you answer that?
I just say, you either will or won't, but you're most likely not going to.
Wow, that's a straight cut answer.
That's the right answer.
That is right to the point. You may or may not, but It's okay.
That's why you make these videos and not me.
That's fair, yeah.
So I'd be like, the answer to this question is no. Now on to the next question.
The answer is no, which is like, again, I think we've said this almost every single video, but I think it's important to mention that a lot of these concerns that people have, it's not that they don't exist. Obviously the concern itself exists, but the problem itself isn't really there. It's just more having us or staff or whoever is kind of experienced with the floating, just letting you know that it's not actually a problem. Acknowledging that it is a concern, but that very rarely is it ever an issue. So will you fall asleep to the music or will you not hear the music? No. There are the few people who are so asleep, they're super stressed, underslept, working crazy shift work, haven't been sleeping, have a new baby at home, and they are just completely discombobulated. So suddenly you get to lay in a quiet environment where you can just let go. You'll sometimes let go super hard. And at that point, we could be, jackhammering next to your room and you're just in a whole different world. But the cool thing with that, we can just turn music louder. We can go into the room and just knock on the door. We can kind of, run the pump, or we can just turn the pump on, which is basically makes the whole float tank kind of like a little jacuzzi
quickly
going on.
We just kind of quickly cycle the pump.
Yeah.
Just to wait.
Either way, yeah.
With the music on, so it's not as invasive as If the pump would just start up and start running. Oh,
Yeah.
first person.
We'll be right back. All right, we're back to it. It's like the magic of film editing, movie, video. We're back. There was a pause. Now there's not. Where were we? I have no idea.
This is why our videos are 10 minutes long.
They should be 30.
The point of like even saying falling asleep, or if I do fall asleep while I hear the music, is the idea is like, can I even fall asleep in the first place? And yes, it's absolutely safe. I think there's like a shot of how much Epsom salt that we have in all the tanks. Some people are surprised, saying like when we show them this stack of salt bags, they go, oh my God, you put a full bag of Epsom salt in every single tank? When the reality is there's like 20 plus bags of Epsom salt in every single tank. So what that essentially means is if you passed out hard because you're coming off night shift, you haven't slept in 3 days for whatever reason, and or you're just kind of tired and stressed, and you do fall asleep in a float tank, water comes just past your ears, and then that's it. So it's really easy to actually just, like when you get comfortable, to let go, fall asleep, and then just hang out for the hour and a half. So it's a really cool, chill environment, and that's why some people, I don't know where I'm going with this again.
I saw you losing
I'm just like,
it.
I'm like losing
The
it.
moment I saw it, I was like, it's gone, it's over there.
Yeah, I'm just like, what else is there to talk about? Like, just don't worry about it. If you're worried at all about not hearing music because it's embarrassing, I mean, we set everything around this business, like doing the like 35,000 plus whatever billion floats that we've done. We just have everything dialed in to even make up for the fact that some people might take a little bit longer getting out of the tank. Some people might take a little bit longer shower. Like obviously we do appreciate when, people, aren't taking a 30-minute shower or just laying in the tank for an extra 15 minutes. But the idea is, we kind of design everything around the idea that some people are going to be in like a cool, relaxed, dazed state when we play music and getting people out of the tanks. So there's nothing to worry about. And on that note, I have no idea if you have anything else to add.
Do the things at the end there. Let's actually do
Let's do the things.
Let's
All
see
right.
if we can get something out of this.
Thanks for watching, everybody. You want to watch more of these? Watch more of them.
I don't know why you would.
We'll post more of them. If you have any questions about what we talked about, or you have other questions about things that we haven't talked about, leave them in some comments. Like things. Share them with people. I mean, after this video, you might never want to float again. So, or even try this strange thing. So anyways, thank you. We'll see you later. See you next time.
So,
I'm just testing you as a friend. I'm just seeing what you can handle or not.
This is how you test me as a friend?
No, this is what happens when I just don't have enough coffee in the
I
morning.
see.
Yeah. I have not had enough coffee. That's the problem.